Defeat mine enemies, for they offend mine eye. Oh, hi there, buddy. Wow. Really? I was just here. I was... Oh. Am I glad I didn't walk forward? Hello. I see you. Oh, Deus Ex, I have learned to understand your ways. Hello. Always look at the boxes. Ah, so this was an alternative way around. Rather than fight him or hack him, you could probably sneak. Lockdown in progress, eh? Okay. Let's have a look at what this is here. Ah, that's probably where we need to go. Hello, that will be the grate that we can come out once we sneak past that little area. Hello, little Overton. International area, is it now? Rocket launcher, in case you needed it. I'm gonna go back to that PC and hack it in a moment. There is another sneaky little... Oh, loving this. Miss it because if you go looking into an authentic tokenesque experience, you're gonna have about, fair enough, fair enough. I did figure it was more of a hack and slashy, let's have a ball type of game. Rather than, you know, let's get the most authentic Tolkien experience that we can have. This area is starting to get sizable. Mercury, instant message and autosave. Banshee, Oceanic Installation 5 online. Emergency situation detected. Major power fluctuations. Repeat alert, warnings remain unattended. Advise. 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 Security control and command unresponsive. Analysis suggests immediate activation of emergency lockdown procedure 999. 999. If you see crime, dial 999. Station lockdown. Wait, what? Emergency override protocols. Proceed to main tower, use manual override 747736. Am I happy I read this? Hell no. Wait, what? To all staff. This is not a test. Everyone's been notified. Please remain with your workstations. It's an automatically generated message from the Panchaea Oceanic Hydro Core. I see it, mommy. Did the AI go insane? Yes. Take it from an orc slaying romp around Middle Earth with some interesting times to come. You're gonna have a blast. Good. That is exactly what I was expecting of it. And Jexus' suggestion of Shadows of Mordor was already indeed palate cleanser. Light on the story, heavy on the silly action, and I'll look forward to seeing what that Nemesis system is. It has everybody interested. Ah, this is, I believe, the same door as over there, isn't it? Let's have a quick look. So many nukes. Well, you know what they say. Why have nukes if you're not going to use them? I know. Give me my fun, okay?
Access granted.
Good timing on that drink there. Okay, there is a door to hack over there. I'm not going to take your shotgun, thank you. You really want me to have a grenade launcher, don't you? I'm concerned that once we get to the well, whatever the boss fight's going to be, that I'm going to rockets, that I'm really going to regret not bringing that stuff. No behind the scenes area. You like the turn-based RPGs? Yeah, I like them a lot as well, actually. Don't play them much. To be honest, that is the thing that I would like to have been able to stream, but I'm not going to, and I don't think it's a good idea. Which is turn-based RPGs, like Pillars of Eternity, Tyranny, Torment, Tides of Numenera. Those are the things I think would be very fun to stream, but I'm not going to, because I just don't believe it works. Oh, what is the multiplayer one? There's a new one out now. Divinity, Original Sin. I so want to play that one. Jaxus and I actually started a game of it. But we never got to playing it much, unfortunately, because I thoroughly enjoy it. Where does this lead?
Richard, Panchea's broadcast center is at the base of the station near the bottom of the ocean. Is that right?
But the lockdown caused all the blast doors to seal. You won't be able to go down until you override them manually.
From up in the tower. I got it.
Okay, sure, yeah. Problem though. That leads me in a circle, and I thought that that would have been where I needed to go. You were playing the Third Age, Master Level Up Wizard to such extent you could solo kill Sauron using the Black Speech? Yeah. Huh. Curious, and curious, Let's see if we can maybe go past the top. See, that's the door. No, we are locked. And again, here we just reached this area. Okay. Okay, let's have a look around downstairs, see if we can find more. See if we can find a door that I ignored. I don't know what it is with the, it's not alliteration. God, I've forgotten the term of poetry. Like, sound rhymes. That would be, God, the Dutch would be like assonancy. Something like that. Okay, so this leads downwards where I need to go, but I cannot, so I need to go into the tower. Let's have a look down here. That is where I went through. Oh. Surely I've been in there. I believe I have. Must just not have hacked this bit. Pillars of Eternity is turn-based RPG. Yes and no. Yes, but not in the way you're thinking. I think you're thinking JRPG, right? But Pillars of Eternity is not JRPG. Pillars of Eternity is more Baldur's Gate, if you remember that. Interesting. But if you're into that stuff, I'd recommend Pillars of Eternity. I thoroughly enjoyed it. That was a wonderful bit of story. Huh. Okay, clearly I have not been paying attention. I've missed something simple. What have I missed, buddy? What have I missed? Let's just follow the directions. I need to go up, and then you say there? Okay, so in that case, let's see if we can crawl across. Best looking, it was a movie time game for the Return of the King. Never played it. I remember playing Return of the King name. Yeah, that was an... Oh, there we go. That was on GameCube, I think. The Third Age, at least. And I think the Return of the... Huh. I think the Return of the King one as well. Oh, wait. This is what I've forgotten. There we go. I could just walk forward. How unprofessional. Really? I have no frag grenades left? Yikes. What floor are we on? We are not on ground floor, you lie. There's somebody there. Somebody's alive. Do you see that on the radar? Let me take your... The scene setting for this is so good. Just the fact that you're finding dead people, just, you know, splashed over a counter over here, weird bloodstains, that, just, and this, the humanity of it, just the sheer humanity of having a bunch of dishes in a sink still left to do. The sound of static, which is wonderfully anachronistic, by the way, because we don't have static now, and any TV we have now doesn't give you static. It'll just give you a blue screen or whatever. So wonderfully anachronistic, but there to give you that that horror feeling. By the way, do you notice the detail here? The knife, little blood, splatter there. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Somebody's right there.
I don't want it like that. Okay, okay, I hear it. Look, we're gonna go around. We're gonna go around the other side. I know. Okay, I need a plan. A plan. Go in.
Who are you talking to, buddy?
And then we'll be able to get him out. Because I don't want
Excellent.
it like that.
I'm sure you don't want it, buddy.
Okay, I hear it.
But that's okay. We're gonna get it to you. There we are. There we are. Now, Jensen, don't play around too much. You end up doing a thesis on environmental storytelling like that. Ooh, Uthor. Nice. What was the what were some of the examples you chose?
Go in, and I'm gonna take him from the outside, and then we'll be able to get him out. Because I don't want it like that. It's okay, okay, I hear it. Look, we're gonna go around. We're gonna go around the other side. Get off me! Get off!
Buddy. All I did was check how he was doing. Okay, it might have been suspicious that he had bloody footprints leading to him just talking to himself in a corner. There's a blood stain on the wall. Fair enough, fair enough. It might have been a little bit suspicious. But benefit of the doubt, people. Benefit of the doubt. Ms. Lapicas. For the duration of the summit, the door code to Miss Trudeau's temporary dressing room will be 8024. Please try to explain to both the Prime Minister and his wife that Panche is still under construction, so she shouldn't be expecting something akin to that Chateau Laurier luxury suite she's grown so accustomed to in Ottawa, especially given how little time we've had to prepare for this summit. Well now, this summit, if you recall, bring together a bunch of world leaders? No, that's just gloves. I was thinking, did she have an augment, but... yeah, we read this one, and... Oh! That was loud. Use Dark Souls. A lot of Dark Souls. Of course. Of course. Good choice, I think, actually. Oh, some Fallout New Vegas. Oh, now that is nice. Oh, look at that beauty. Nice. You enjoyed writing it. The first half, the second half you thought was a ham-fisted mess, pandering to completely irrelevant marking scheme. Poor Hotor. I always tried to defy the marking scheme as much as I could. The thing I had since, you know, the university I went to was sort of a little bit old school like that. They didn't show me any marking scheme. I'm assuming they must have had one, but it really was a case of, look, you've got two first-class experts on your topic. They know how to evaluate your performance, so they're just gonna give you a grade. Now shut up. And yeah, sure. Hello, hackaroonies. Oh yes, I've got clearance, don't worry about me. Oh, look at that spam. Nigerian princess everywhere. Oh no, you shouldn't have opened that email. You shouldn't have clicked that link. I know I don't have to do this. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're just having fun.
Access granted.
Still got first on for it, so someone liked it. Hey, it's still very nicely done. Yeah, bachelor's degrees, at least the ones that I've checked. In general, what I look for as a marker is not so much that it has to be brilliant. It has to be, you know, really clever, really insightful. It's a bachelor's degree. It's not gonna be that. It's more the demonstration of, does somebody understand what the concept of research is. Okay, I've read these. Hey Ross, can you tell me if the login and password info I have for Sex Station XXX is correct? I think it's Amelie and Lost Forever. Amelie? Lost Forever? That seems to be a reference. I know, I should just ask the network, but you know how those automated messages creep me out. So the network is run by some kind of AI. Maybe that's where the mommy reference comes from. Creepy. Don't mind if I do. Cooling system. Let's dump something and see whether we can use it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna dump that Typhoon ammo. There we go. Can I pick it up already? No. Fine, I'll dump some trank darts. There we go. Can I use you on anything? No? Heavy rifle and plasma rifle. Oh, okay. Nope. Drop you, and you know what? Let's grab everything. You want to as well? The issues that the people doing the marking were not academics in any way. They were ex-industry professionals. Ah! That changes things so much, alright. That changes things tremendously. So, the moment I inquired about subverting the set examples of guide, reaction was, could you just not? Yeah. Yeah, it takes somebody with a different perspective, indeed, to be able to do something like that. And usually what I've noticed from the problem in general I find with marking from the field is that people don't know how to mark. Pause, thank you. Not sure I'm going to be able to do this. Pause once more.
Access granted.
There we go. People from the field don't necessarily know how to mark things, and that's okay. You know, that's not their business. But people underestimate how much work it takes to learn how to adequately mark something, because it's not natural at all to say, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think about this? Nobody thinks like that. The only reason your course even had an independent studies module was to give legitimacy to the Byrosnobs who were probably wondering, what's this about a playbox station? Yeah, oh, that's not what I needed to have done. Yeah, there are a lot of those.
Access granted.
Let's put you to enemies, Mr. Turrets. Just in case. By the way, did you see that scene? That was horrifying. This hallway. So I'm starting to suspect. Oh, these must have been flagged as enemies and then shot down by the turret, I guess. The devastation here. I thoroughly enjoy, just as an experience, that I've met no enemies here so far, except the one guy. So, and I could hear him easily, and he was just carefully... Ooh, I could jump through. He is just easily approached. So, I'm basically being given a false sense... Hello.
I don't think you want to do that, Mr. Jensen. Disengage lockdown, and whatever demons this station contains are likely to come crashing out on us.
Is it
Afraid
does
to
he
die,
look a little bit
Daryl?
like Jensen?
We're just unwilling to face what you've done.
Oh, I know what I've done, believe me. I take no pleasure in it.
And yet you still did it.
I did what had to be done. 20 years ago, I gave the world augmentation technology. I thought I was giving it a bright future, but instead I gave it the means to destroy itself. No law, no UN regulation was going to fix that.
People are dying out there. Hundreds of thousands of people driven to the brink of insanity because of you.
I had to convince the world. Before today, people believed we should steal fire from the gods and redesign human nature. Human nature is the only thing we have that gives us a moral compass and the social skills we need to live in peace. Destroy it, and you destroy our very species.
Don't paint yourself a savior in this. What you're doing is insane.
Is it? When this is done, The Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you as they had planned, from the inside out. No one will be able to use the technology I invented to make others into beings they desire. Something we both know has happened already.
You think you're Frankenstein? Killing his own monster?
Actually, Mr. Jensen, I prefer to think of myself as Daedalus, watching helplessly as his child crashes into the sea.
I'm ending this. Now.
You can't.
Hello?
The signal is being generated from the broadcast center at the base of this facility. Panchea's security system has been programmed to protect it, and will kill you before you even get close.
You designed that system, Darrow. You can tell me how to shut it down.
But I won't.
Arguments
You
proving
think what
wrong.
I'm doing is extreme. You simply don't understand. For humanity to survive beyond this century, it must abandon ill-conceived notions about transcendence and embrace change. But for that to happen, the hard lesson must be learned. Blood must be shed.
Of course, this is the moment Indy chooses to want cuddles. No. Yes, extrapolate.
You think humanity needs to be punished? Is that it? Pain is the only thing people understand? By the time this is over, there will be no humanity left to embrace your change. The stress and horror you forced us to live through will have ripped it out of us.
I knew there would be casualties, but I thought, over time, surely the human spirit can recover. History has shown us again and again that the human race is hidebound and governed by inertia. As a society, as a species, the only way to elicit any kind of reaction from it is through an act of tragedy, a horrible cataclysm.
Kind of a good
I regret
point.
what I have been forced to do, but given what I know about mankind and the dangers facing us, this was the only viable choice.
By the way, Watchmen, similarities here. Trying just right now. Yeah.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong. None of it matters, because this is what will happen now. After today, whatever you say will be dismissed as the ravings of a mass murderer. You were one of the greatest minds of our time, and tomorrow you'll be nothing but a killer.
Exactly, Uthar.
Ravings of a mass
hypocrisy.
murderer? When the truth is revealed, when people know why I did this, surely they will understand.
Oh yeah, because
Why
understanding
did
is
I
a hallmark
expect
of
this
the
to turn
human
out
species.
differently? People like you, people who willingly surrender their humanity a piece at a time, you'll never understand. And browbeating won't get me to change my mind. You can talk and talk and talk, but in the end you'll still fail to grasp the fundamental underlying truth.
Are you saying I don't understand the people in America? I wonder if I still need to extrapolate. Let's see. Still human to step back and see it through your eyes? No, see, views himself as an educator of lesser people may be destabilized if his arguments are proven wrong. I mean, not like you. Your Christians leaving you behind. Oh.
Nothing more to say, Mr. Jensen?
No. I'm working on it, buddy. I think extrapolate again.
People like me? You mean not like you? You changed the world when you invented this technology, but your creation is leaving you behind. And as long as it's allowed to continue, mankind will use it to evolve without you. Until the father of tomorrow is known as yesterday's man.
I never asked for that title, Mr. Jensen, but I will not be ashamed of it now.
I never asked for this.
You and I, we're two sides of the same coin. I could have been you if it weren't for this damned blood in my veins. But I was cheated by my own DNA, cursed to become a cripple. And I am not the only one. As long as this technology